After I finished perusing the websites on copyright law and fair use, I found myself very familiar with what was being discussed under breaking copyright law and not meeting fair use criteria. Between 1992 and 96, I took classes at Catholic University of America with an emphasis on a master's in library science. And by the way, Catholic University at the time did put a great deal of emphasis on copyright law and fair use policies as a required part of becoming a librarian and the degree. As to educators breaking copyright laws and fair use policies, I've personally never experienced having a professor nor a teacher do so. However, during the summer of 1991, I did work as a summer intern at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. During this time, I did help in an investigation into a client's possible copyright and fair use violations. My supervisor, Mary, had the staff, including us interns, go through this album and document what was in it, what wasn't in it, before passing it over to one of our customers. One of our regular customers did come in. He requested this specific album and started perusing it himself. What we were unaware of is at the time he was going ahead and using a knife, ordinary pocket knife, and was cutting out photographs, autographs, and the other important documents that was found in this album. When he returned it a few hours later, our staff discovered to our horror, when we opened the front cover, that there were tattered pages and missing items. Our supervisor, Mary, then went and contacted the FBI, which in turn sent out one of its undercover agents to come watch our patron. Soon afterwards, the patron was indeed caught by the undercover FBI agent. And he went on to confess that he had stolen all of the things that we had noticed missing and had been selling them at trade shows, online auctions, and anywhere else he could get money for Civil War memorabilia. FYI, the guy was a government accounting office attorney and had used over 200 aliases just in our room specifically. As to the quiz on copyright law and fair use, I received a 100%. I think it was my background in library science as well as my experience that summer that helped me not be surprised by any of the questions. I just think more people, not just educators, but maybe even Library of Congress staff, maybe even other students and other degree-seeking programs, etc., should take this quiz because it provides a lot of food for thought, and most people don't even think about what they're doing when they're writing a paper, taking down notes from a document, etc.